Hello everybody! Welcome back to the channel! It's Archie. It's Jade. I'm just more happy to be there than Archie.
This is my first time on the channel.
Yeah, and for that occasion, we're gonna read Reddit stories. We're looking at Am I the Asshole today. We're just reading a few stories from it, and why not just pick the two biggest assholes I know in my life. I thought they could listen, react, and pose for the camera. It'll be a grand old adventure where we just read Reddit stories and possibly cry.
Let's get started.
Why would we cry?
Because you get more views on YouTube if you cry.
Okay.
For our first Reddit story, it's looking like, am I the asshole for asking my husband to cancel his bros only trip to help me with our newborn after he promised he would?
Okay, I already have an opinion.
Right out the gate, what are you feeling? Honestly, No?
No? If you promise you're gonna help with a newborn and then you back out of that, you're on some shit.
You know, it depends. What?
Depends how long the trip is. Like, if it's like a few
Yeah.
days, like
Well,
a
I mean,
weekend.
I think no matter what, just out the gate with no details. I mean, it's a newborn,
It's a
and they're only a
newborn.
newborn for so long. That's the fastest growing time.
And also, it's when you need help the most because you don't know what the you're doing. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're a newborn.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So before we might look like the assholes for you. What if he's like fully not the asshole here? I don't know. We'll see. This situation has caused a lot of tension between my husband and me, and now I'm questioning whether I'm being unreasonable. I, a 30-year-old female, gave birth to our first child, Olivia, 2 months ago. Being a first-time mom has been both beautiful and overwhelming. My husband, Jake, a 32-year-old male, was incredibly supportive during the pregnancy and promised that after Olivia was born, he would be there for me every step of the way, especially during those challenging first few months. Okay. Right out the rip, I think possibly what might have happened here, just without any without the rest of the facts. It seems like she took him saying, I'll be here for you every step of the way, a little more literally than he probably meant it. That's just my thought process.
I think,
Yeah.
bro, she literally just had a baby and it's their first baby. Like.
Yeah, adding that it's their first baby, I think that's an important detail.
Like,
have.
he should have equal responsibility. It shouldn't be on her to take care of a newborn all by herself.
Yeah.
Like, it's your kid too, motherfucker. Like, what do you mean? I don't know. That's just my opinion so far. Okay.
Alright, so before Olivia was born...
Wait! It also depends how long they plan this trip.
That's
yeah,
true.
if they planned it before the baby.
Like, the idea of the baby was after, and
But even still, like, having
she
a
knew
kid
that.
is, like, a very
Do you
big
think
moment in
that?
your
Do you
life.
think that? What if it's a trip that can only happen once in your life? Just.
Okay, I need more detail.
Yeah, we
I
need more
need more
detail.
detail.
There's more detail.
Great.
We'll go into it. Before Olivia was born, Jake and his friends had been planning a bros-only trip for this summer. A week-long vacation to a cabin in the mountains for hiking, fishing, and bonding. So it's not even that special of a trip. It's just like a bros trip on summer. Okay. When the trip was being discussed, I reminded Jake that Olivia would only be a few months old, and we would be deep in the early newborn phase. He reassured me that if things got too tough, he would cancel the trip out to help me, and I trusted him. Okay, so he's already promised that he would cancel the trip. But apparently he doesn't want to cancel the trip. Okay.
Why would you?
Why would you say that?
It seems like she already knows the answer to this question, but she's just asking.
Yeah, she's just asking.
She just wants people to validate, which is honestly fair. I'd be pissed too.
Yeah. Now that Olivia is here, things have been harder than I anticipated. No fucking shit, it's your first kid. What did you expect? Yeah. Between the sleepless nights, breastfeeding struggles, and just trying to adjust to motherhood.
Yeah, what's funny about breastfeeding
I just
struggles?
didn't expect that to be a big point. between the sleepless nights, breastfeeding struggles, and just trying to adjust to motherhood, I've been feeling overwhelmed. Jake has been helpful, but I can tell he's excited about this trip, which is coming up next month. Okay? So last week, I asked Jake if he could consider canceling the trip, reminding him of his promise. I told him that I'm struggling and that having him gone for a whole week would be really tough on me. He seemed surprised and a bit hurt that I was asking him to cancel. He said he's been looking forward to this trip for months and that he needs a break. He also pointed out that his parents live nearby and could help if I needed support while he was away.
Oh,
I think that
fair,
that adds a point.
That's kind of fair.
The fact that he has or she has a help system still there.
Yeah.
It's like
So,
she'd
she's
be
gonna
on her
alone.
own.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't like count for the nights and stuff. It's just like get up.
Yeah, I guess
time,
that's
but, like,
true. She still has to be in the house by herself. Just, I don't know. I don't know. I think that adds a
yeah,
layer
it's not like
to
she's
it.
gonna be completely alone. Like
Yeah.
she could call them if she needs help.
I understand that Jake needs a break and wants to spend time with his new friends, or with his friends, but I can't help feeling like this is a time when I really need him by my side. I tried to explain that while I appreciate his parents' help, it's not the same as having him here. Jake said that I'm being unfair by asking him to cancel the trip after all the planning that went into it, and that I need to trust him to make sure I'm supported. Wait, hold on. I think I read that one wrong. Jake said that I'm being unfair by asking him to cancel the trip after all the planning that went into it, and that I need to trust him to make sure I'm supported, even if he's not physically there. What? Am I reading that wrong?
I think she means like I don't really know what she means.
Like she wants to be supported by like
Even if
taking
it's
care
not
of the
there.
even yeah.
Oh, she's okay. That's her thought process, and that I need
Yeah.
to trust him to make sure I'm supported,
Yeah, like she's trusting him to
even
support
if he's
her.
not physically there.
Yeah.
Like he told her to trust. Like he told her to trust him even when he's not there yet.
Yeah.
I think that's
Okay.
It was worded weird.
Yeah. Now we're at a bit of a standoff. Some of my friends think I should let him go, saying that it's important for him to have some time away, especially after all the stress of becoming a new dad. But others agree that it's too soon for him to take off for a week and that he should be prioritizing being home with me and Olivia. So am I the asshole for asking my husband to cancel his bros only trip to help me with our newborn after he promised he would?
Okay, why does he have to cancel? Why can't he just reschedule it? Like why?
I think it's a big it's summer, so I'm thinking it's probably
camping.
it's camping,
Like
so
fishing
and it's
stuff.
between a bunch of friends, so it probably was hard to get this scheduled down with them. So it's probably like, damn, I'm probably not gonna get this chance for a long
But
time
okay, if
after
you
this.
knew about this months before,
He
you
knew about the
that
camping
it was gonna
trip.
happen when your kid was a newborn for months. Like,
No.
you knew that.
What this? It said that the camping trip was planned way before they even knew they were gonna have a kid. I think.
And
I
also
feel like
he has like the parents to help, like his parents to help
I
out.
do, yeah.
So I don't know if it's that bad.
I mean,
But he said he's gonna be gone for a few weeks. That's some
He said-
time.
no, a week.
A week, just 1 week.
Yeah, but remember how long you were in Germany? That felt like forever.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you have a newborn. I don't know. Me personally, like, if I was in his shoes and my wife was having, like, worries about it, I would just be like, okay.
Yeah.
Because your friend, not going with your friends is something they're probably going to forget about in, like, a month. But that's something that she's going to remember for, like, ever. That you did that you left even when she didn't want you to.
Yeah.
So, it's your choice on what. I don't know. I would not go, but.
Yeah. I feel like I think in a relationship, when you really need that compromise if you're gonna do something big like that. Like, if the wife is okay with it, then sure, go ahead. You have the confirmation, you're good. She's fine to do it on herself. But at a certain point, I feel like she's saying, I won't be able to handle this. And you're still like, I don't give a f***. I'm gonna
especially
leave
since
still.
she said, if you can't handle
go.
it, just let me know and I won't go.
Yeah,
and then she's
yeah.
still, like, now she's saying, okay, I can't handle it.
I can't handle it. I still want to go, though. How fucking dare you do this to me?
No, he's the
Like,
problem.
Thoughts back
Bro's
there?
nonverbal.
Bro is so nonverbal.
I see both point of views
Yeah.
and both perspectives. So I don't really know. I'm kind of neutral.
If
about this
you
one.
were the wife, what would you want?
Put yourself in
Like, what
both
would you
shoes.
do? Yeah,
me
what would you
personally,
do?
I would drop off the kid at the dad's parents' house and just have a week to myself.
But when you
But also, I'm not a woman. So
yeah,
But
when you're
it's
a woman, you have to
an-
breastfeed and you want to bond with your baby when
It's
they're
like,
newborn.
it's months old.
true.
You
but
just
also,
you just got that kid.
think about like the importance of this trip. Like, what if one of the friends had like a terminal illness?
Well, they didn't say that. They said that that'd be different.
True, but
Yeah, that's not a factor.
Yeah.
The factor is that he wants to go on this trip.
well, also,
She's saying
it's-
she needs
yeah,
help. I can't get the same type of help he'll give from anyone else.
That's
still-
like being up in the middle of the night. You
I'm
think
still,
the grandma and grandpa are gonna be up in the middle of the night helping with the baby?
I'm still
No.
neutral a little bit.
You say I see both sides, but I think I'm closer on the.
Wife's
She's not the asshole here.
Yeah,
I don't
she's
think
not.
she's the asshole.
Especially if he
I don't
said.
think either of them is the asshole. I think the only part that makes him an asshole is that he's not hearing her out and he's mad at her over this.
Yeah.
Like,
I just think it's like messed up that he literally said, "I will cancel if you need me to," and then when she's saying, "Okay, I need you to," he's like, "No." Like,
yeah.
that's just wrong.
Okay.
Next story. We beat the dead horse on
No,
this
no,
one.
no, no. There's an edit.
Oh my
Why
god,
don't
there's
There's an
more?
edit. There's an
That
edit.
doesn't
There's
matter.
more?
The edit does
Yeah, it
matter.
does.
That adds like context.
Y'all are stressing me.
I'm gonna say he went on the trip anyway.
Oh, bro, if I hear that shit,
I'm
bro,
gonna
I'm
be
gonna
pissed.
be like, fucking hell, you better divorce him. Okay, edit. Hey, everyone. I just wanted to give a quick update after reading through most of the replies. I was honestly overwhelmed. Should we look at the replies first before we go over the edit?
No.
Because the replies
we
have
already
Replies
gave
don't
our
matter.
opinion.
I wanna hear
Our
what other
replies
people-
matter.
I kind of want to hear the comments too.
No,
I'm gonna. That's gonna be a part of this. Fancy and Fab. The top comment says, "You were uncomfortable for 9 months. You went through labor. You are now breastfeeding.
Okay, yeah, they ate that already right after that.
You were uncomfortable for 9 months. You went through labor. You are now breastfeeding. What the f does he need a break from,
Literally! What the hell?
bro? Just that
Oh, yeah,
first
that's true.
sentence, like.
Right now, because I'm like, so.
All right, so he was a giant.
You're canceled.
Hey, I'm gonna get canceled now that you said that.
Oh, we can.
Yeah, it's
delete
fine, it's
that.
fine.
I mean,
It's
not
a
hot
joke,
take,
it's a joke. You're good.
Not
I didn't say the R word, I just said. There's a difference.
Fucking, I feel so fucking right
I feel
now.
that way. I just feel autistic because of how like I was like, oh my god, yeah, wait, and I got like really excited
I
over
saw one at
something
Publix
stupid.
today. He was with like his dad.
Stop. Okay. now you
Okay,
have to
okay,
stop.
okay.
Well, he's gonna cut this out whole part out anyway. But he was
I
still-
got it, got it.
All right, let's go.
Alright.
And
So-
cut or action.
He was a giant asshole when he even planned this trip. He was a bigger asshole when he lied about canceling. And he's the biggest gaping insanely awful asshole now that he thinks he's unreasonable for you not to want him to be gone for an entire week when you're already overwhelmed. It doesn't seem like you'd want his parents to stay for that week while he's gone. This made me furious. I hope this is his only misstep, though I doubt it. Not the asshole.
It's
I mean,
such
I
a
get it.
valid point.
Because I feel like she needs a break too.
They
Bro.
said what we said, but in such a better way.
Literally 9 months of labor. I forgot about that part. Like she literally like tore her her pussy open, bruh. And like now has to like breastfeed and all that crap. Like you think he's getting up in the middle of the night when that baby's crying? No, it's probably her.
Yeah.
So what does he need a fucking break from? Fuck off. Get out of my face. You're not going on your stupid trip.
W. So fully not the asshole.
No,
Fully
she's not
not
an
the
asshole.
asshole.
Bro, if she had to tear her open, she's not an asshole.
Yeah,
Also
no,
a
no.
C-section.
Either way.
Either way,
if
you're
you have
gonna
to destroy your body like that, you're not that asshole. You can get whatever the fuck you
So-
want. Crazy.
I feel like after like a year, like the baby's at least like a year old, maybe.
Yeah.
that's different.
It's way too young
It's
now.
just she's
Alright.
too soon.
So I'm so curious to see if he went on the trip or not. Okay. Update. Hey everyone, I just wanted to share another update after having a very long and emotional talk with Jake. I won't
His
get
name is Jake, of course.
His name is
sucks.
We know. Actually, never mind.
All Jakes suck.
Damn. I won't get into every detail of our conversation, but I'll touch on the most important points. After putting Olivia to bed, I went straight to bed myself, feeling utterly exhausted. Jake was already asleep, but for some reason...
What is bro so tired from?
Ow,
what is bro could possibly be doing in his day
he's
to be
walking
that
around like
well,
he's
think
like
about
so...
it. She's not going to work, most likely, taking care of the baby, and he's doing all the work. I guess that is
true. He's probably working all day.
I'd rather go into my 9 to 5 than have to take care of my baby and have it sucking off my boobs all day. That's so hard.
Yeah.
I don't feel any sympathy for this guy.
Alright.
It's over.
So after putting... utterly exhausted. Jake was already asleep, but for some reason, the weight of everything just hit me all at once, and I started crying uncontrollably. My sobbing woke Jake up, and he immediately asked me what was wrong. What's wrong? Why could you possibly be crying right now?
Why are you crying?
Mother,
baby girl,
what the hell is wrong with you? Let me sleep. I told him that I was just tired, but then I opened up about how anxious I'd been feeling about his trip and being left alone with Olivia. I admitted something I've been reluctant to say out loud, that Jake hasn't been as involved as I thought he would be. This was one of the biggest fears when we found out we were having a baby. For context, Jake has a rocky relationship with his own dad. That's not an excuse to not be a dad to your f***ing kid.
Continue.
That's it.
I'm waiting for more info.
He's on the edge of his seat, guys. Come on.
Alright, where was I? For context, Jake has a rocky relationship with his own dad. I won't go into detail about why his dad isn't the best.
That's who he was trying to leave the baby with? Next.
But his mom, my mother-in-law, remarried when Jake was in middle school, and his dad wasn't very present in his life. Jake has expressed to me before that becoming a father was scary for him because he's afraid of being a bad one, just like his dad. When he first told me that, I thought it would make him into a great father because it showed how much he cared about being a good dad long before we were even pregnant.
Yeah, it's pregnant.
When I vented to him about all of this, at first he tried to defend himself. He admitted that he's been freaking out about having a baby for so long and just didn't want to tell me. He said he didn't want to stress me out while I was pregnant because he knows how much I've always wanted to be a mother. Hearing him say that made me feel guilty.
Why didn't you say all that before?
It's a very well, I mean, she wrote the post and then this happened after, I guess.
Saying, why did he wait until they already had a baby to be like,
know.
I'm actually kind of scared to have a baby.
I don't know how I'm going to act around a baby. Too bad we have one of those.
Yeah.
Like 10 feet away.
Probably didn't expect it, like, what it was going to be when they had the baby. Like, he wasn't expecting it to be so overwhelming.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I mean, he's saying he did, though. He was scared.
Being a parent is
well, yeah,
hard.
He was scared, but he probably got more scared once the baby was
So
born.
basically, that's just confirmation that him going on this trip was just to run away from his baby and like his.
Or I think he just wanted a trip.
I think he just wanted a trip. Yeah, break
okay,
from
the mom
everything.
probably wants a break. That's
yeah,
not fair.
I mean, yeah, none of this is fair. He said he didn't want to stress me out while I was pregnant because he knows how much I've always wanted to be a mother. Hearing him say that made me feel guilty, like I hadn't seen how much he's been struggling internally. He's been struggling. You're falling for his bait, dude. What?
Bro's getting gaslit on camera.
Bro's getting gaslit.
I'm glad that you have a good opinion on this.
I had tried to convince him that he was going to be a great dad when we had this conversation long ago, and now it all felt more complicated. I thought to myself, this can't go on much longer. I realized that if he was gonna keep pulling away from me like this, I didn't know if I could handle it. So I asked him, is this what our life is gonna look like from now on? Me with Olivia and you away? Because if it is, Jake, then I don't think we can continue on like this.
Damn.
She's putting the hammer down. Okay, so she fell for his sympathy, but fell right back into like, F you. You're not helping me.
Yeah.
That's good. That's how it should
What
be.
are your thoughts, Archie?
I'm waiting till we finish the
episode. He wants to know so badly what happened.
Jake told me to calm down and assured me that he wasn't going anywhere. Crazy.
I mean, that's fair. Like,
Then he got really emotional. He even started to tear up. He said he didn't want to turn into his dad, and that he hadn't realized that going on this trip could be a preliminary step towards becoming the absentee father he feared he might be.
At least he's like realizing that early. Like, at least he's being self-aware and
Yeah, they're actually having a talk about it now. It sounds like
he's potential. He's okay.
He apologized for not considering me and Olivia as much as he should have. Long story short, Jake called his friends and told them he wouldn't be able to make the trip. He's even starting to plan a little family getaway for the three of us next year when Olivia's perfect. A bit oral. That's probably the best ending. Scenario, best thing that could have happened out of this.
He gets a little trip, but
yeah. It was a tough conversation, but I feel like we're on the same page now, and I'm hopeful that things will be better from here. Thanks again to everyone for your support and advice. It's been an emotional roller coaster, but I'm grateful for this community helping me navigate it. That was a good story. Fully good story. Ended how the best it probably could have.
Yeah. I think he was being an asshole in the beginning, and then once they talked it out, and they both revealed about how they're both overwhelmed and they're both new parents, about how the absence of his father, he was just scared and overwhelmed because he's never had a father and doesn't know how to be a good father. I do understand that, yeah, but it's good that he canceled the trip, and that they talked it out, you know.
I mean, yeah,
it turned out better than I thought it would. I thought he was just gonna say fuck you.
I thought he was gonna be like, "F you, I'm going on the trip," and then they get divorced. That was where I thought this was going.
He was being mature. I think that ended very well.
That's a good post. Yeah. Alright, so am I the asshole for telling my twin brother to stop contacting me?
What did bro do? What did bro do?
Oh, it's girl and it looks like a female and male.
Can we fan cast Dipper and Mabel? Like, can we just imagine them the whole time?
As 34 and 34.
Yeah. Mabel would definitely stop talking to Dipper.
Depends what he did.
Dipper would fuck up and then Mabel would be like, I hate you.
I feel like Mabel would eventually forgive him though. I mean, I think of Kid Mabel, not of
brother. Oh my god.
What? This
is you asked for commentary on this story. We're giving commentary on the story before you.
He's gonna get copyrighted.
Be like,
damn it,
change the name. Like Bipper and Babel.
Bipper and Babel. Yeah.
All right. So I, a 34-year-old female, have a twin brother, 34-year-old male, and growing up.
Salud. I think that's Spanish for bless you.
It is. I, a 34-year-old female, have a twin brother, 34-year-old male, and growing up we were super close, like most siblings.
Like Dipper and Mabel.
Most your siblings are evil, like my twin sister.
Brother, you fucking hate your sister.
Chill on Audrey.
Evil. She's evil to me. If your twin was mean to you, you would understand the pain of having a sibling that's awful.
Do you ever think maybe you're evil to her?
I'm really not. I just am in peace, and then she'll be a teenage girl on her period and like yell at me for nothing.
I'm a teenage girl on my period.
Do you yell at
Anyway.
Do you yell at people for no reason? Be honest.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Audrey does that to me every single day.
If your uterus was falling apart, you probably would yell at people too. Cause you bitches already yell at people anyway, and you have no excuse.
Because it's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's my excuse. It's funny.
We both had boys 2 weeks apart, and we're super excited to raise our boys together. Damn. Okay. Secretly, they fucked and had these kids together.
That's really weird.
That's the connection
You
I just made in my mind.
On the mind.
And they're twins. That's crazy. That's disgusting.
When he got married, he distanced himself from our side of the family. He got married when he was 21 to the mother of his son, 33-year-old female. A 12-year gap? That's like, okay, you're 19, so imagine in 2 years you dated someone who's 32.
Well, that's alright if she looks young.
Or 33.
No, that's a case, bro.
That's a case.
That's alright.
If it was a guy...
She a freak. She a predator.
Hey,
He's a victim.
That's freaky behavior.
That is totally fine.
It is
Archie,
fine.
just say you're a little cub. And
yeah, just say you want to like 40-year-olds.
40? She's 31.
33.
Or 33. That's still young. Once it gets up to like 50s.
Fucking hell, dude.
Just kidding.
You're a victim, aren't you?
He said it was because of who I married. I've been... What? Okay, whatever.
So he distanced himself from her, and he says it's because it's who she married.
Okay. I've been with my husband, 36-year-old male, for 13 and a half years. But he has never met him. He would not even take the chance to meet him. My twin brother said it was because my husband's job of a truck mechanic for semis. That's the end of the sentence. Okay. Okay, so she doesn't want to meet him because he doesn't want to meet his twin sister's husband because his job as a truck driver. Yeah, as a semi truck.
That's stupid.
No, a mechanic for semis. He doesn't even drive them.
That's stupid.
He's a mechanic.
Your twin's on some shit. Stupid.
Okay, so to me, it didn't matter what kind of job my husband had. I loved my husband, and that's why I married him. So anyway, my twin brother didn't talk to me for 3 years. So I stopped trying to reach out myself. Well, my husband about 5 years ago switched careers. He now makes over $140,000 a year. At first, my husband was making about $90K a year, which is still fucking amazing.
He's 36 though, so.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I mean, that's still really good.
Still a good
That's
amount
still
of
pretty
money.
good, yeah. But he's gotten promotions and raises. My twin brother got a divorce 2 years ago, and my dad was just so proud of my husband that my dad was mentioning to my twin brother how we'll really... Wow, I'll reread that. My twin brother got a divorce 2 years ago, and my dad was just so proud of my husband that my dad was mentioning to my twin brother how well he's doing in his new career. So the twin brother knows he's in a new career. So my husband worked his butt off. He decided to go back to school, and that's how he switched careers after graduating. So my twin brother started contacting me again. At first it was just talking about normal things, but big butt, huge butt, fully capitalized butt.
Got, if you will.
Got then. He started asking for...
I'm sorry.
You made the joke first.
But then you repeating my joke just... It was a joke that should never be said in the first place, and then to be repeated.
It wasn't welcome the first time. I was trying to help. I was trying to give you a little push. But then he started asking for money just here and there.
Damn.
For a mooch.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh,
However,
bro, first of all, bro, I hated on your husband's job.
I fucking hate your husband because he works as a mechanic.
Like,
he has a better
care?
job. Give me money
Bro,
now.
you make so much money as a mechanic. I swear. Like, mechanic and engineering.
Well, either way, like...
It's
Who
just why
fucking
he
cares?
care anyway. Like,
Well,
it's
you're
no,
not
his-
talking to your
I'm
family?
not saying that doesn't matter. I'm just saying,
Yeah, what is the stigma against a mechanic?
Uh,
He works on cars?
Maybe
Like, why do you care? And it's not even like it's your
Not even
husband,
your
sweetheart.
life.
You don't gotta like sleep next to him. Like, it's your fucking twin
Yeah.
husband. Why do you care? You are some nosy bitches. And then now the second that you're broke, he's up. Now you want his money. Fuck
You're
off.
not asking for her money. You're asking indirectly for the husband's money who you were
Who
just
you were
hating on.
Bro's a bottom feeder. Bro's a scummer.
Bro's a
I hate
bottom
Dipper in this
feeder.
story. Dipper sucks.
Dipper's an asshole here. Am I the... No, Dipper's the
Is
asshole.
Dipper the asshole? Bipper's
Bipper's the fucking asshole here, guys. Alright.
Justice for Babel.
Alright. My twin brother started contacting me again. At first, it was just talking about normal things, but, big but, then he started asking for money, just here and there. However, I would always tell him no, because we have kids of our own, and bills of our own. About 6 months ago, he was only contacting me about asking me for money, so it's just mooching you at this point. Especially after he found out my husband got a promotion and a raise. Still, I would always say no. Then I stopped answering my phone calls because I knew he wanted money.
What a chooch, bro.
Damn, how fucking low of a person do you have to be, dude? Like, and it's your own twin sister. What?
He's a drug addict.
Maybe. That's a
Continue.
possibility.
The drug addict was hating on the mechanic. That's crazy work.
Now, about 2 weeks ago, my twin brother again called me. This time I answered. I know I shouldn't have. And he asked me for $500.
Crazy work.
Because that's an entire Xbox Series X, dude. That's a whole new console.
Well, they're adults, so they don't think about it like that.
As a 30-year-old mooch, what could you possibly need $500 for?
Because he was getting evicted. Right there. Crazy work,
okay,
buddy.
so not the person getting evicted hating on the mechanic.
Yeah.
The former mechanic.
I told him I cannot help him for money and to stop asking me for money. If you just wanted to call and talk to me just to talk, it was fine. Obviously. My twin brother then started yelling at me. He told me that my husband makes more than enough money to help my twin brother out every once in a while.
It's not his responsibility to help you out.
Yeah. Wait, who's saying that twin brother's
the twin brother
saying
is
that about himself?
No, the wife's saying the husband shouldn't pay the twin brother.
No, okay, the twin brother's yelling at the twin sister like, your husband makes so much money, why it's his responsibility to help me out. No, it's not. That's not your husband.
Yeah.
That's not
Go
your
f***
man,
him,
bro.
then he
That's
can be
not
your husband, then you can take his money. But like, I don't see.
This is the worst twin in the whole world.
Yeah. So I told my twin brother, absolutely not. We have kids of our own. We have bills of our own. She's already said this. We have things of our own to take care of. He then said I'm obviously not a very good twin sister because I won't help him out. Because that's what gauges.
Because
gaslighting.
As grown-up 30-year-old, it's your twin sister's responsibility.
As my twin sister, give me fucking money, but I won't talk to you.
I
just give me my
your
money.
Husband's money.
Just
I
give
also
me my
hate.
money.
I also hate your husband because he's poor. But
just give me my money.
I told him to never contact me again until he got his crap together and realized that he needed to stop asking me for money. He got upset with me and hung up on me. I have since blocked him on everything, including social media. I don't know if I did the right thing, and this has really hurt me deep down having to do this. My husband said I did the right thing, but he understands how hard it was for me to do that. So am I the asshole for telling my twin brother to stop contacting me? Before I read the edit,
there's an edit?
I think there is. It's undetermined. So Reddit themselves can say if overall if they think he's the asshole or she's the asshole or she's not the asshole.
Why would it ever be undetermined in any universe? He's obviously.
Well, in this one, I think
I think the only reason why he wouldn't be the asshole if he was actually struggling, if he wasn't rude about the whole thing in the first place.
But he's just lying.
He literally cut her off for years.
Well, yeah, we didn't do any of that, and he was actually struggling, and then he's the husband's making a lot of more money. And he asked for a little bit of help, and then she just completely blocked him. That would be really mean.
What if she's fully lying? Just imagine she's
that's
just
always
on the
possible
street and
we're getting the Redditor's point of view. We're getting
he can't speak for himself.
Yeah, we're getting
fair.
Yeah.
It's just so far the first two stories have been the person is in the right. I want an unreliable narrator. I wanted the asshole narrator.
I want to see the reply. Not the asshole. The same man who didn't speak to you for 3 years because you married a truck mechanic called you a bad twin sister for not lending him money. He was all holier than thou and now has his hand out. He was all holier than thou. And now, why did they said that weird?
They're saying he was so much better.
Better than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, then thou, the fucking...
Thou shalt not pass!
Like that, thou. So, he was all holier than thou, and now his hand is out. No apology or attempt at reconciliation. Just give me insufferable, entitled, choosing beggar.
Just give me my money.
Asshole. Or choosing beggar asshole. You have done nothing wrong here. Congrats on your husband's promotion and raise.
W response.
I want to see what the edit says.
Probably not gonna matter.
Probably not.
It's probably just gonna be like, guys, I cashed out my brother $500 and now we're best friends again.
Edit to add. I took care of all the exclamation point. I don't know what that means. Sorry about that. That's been distracting from my post. I didn't realize I did that so much until some of y'all made comments. So I guess she had a bunch of exclamation points. So so she was mad.
I
Whatever.
don't give a
That
fuck.
doesn't. It doesn't.
That's
Get
what
fucked.
millennials
Let's get
No
to
one
the. Let's get to
cares.
the point.
Okay, that was there was no It's
because
updates.
millennials do it.
There's no updates on this one.
Do your older cousins ever text you in all like they have explanation points instead of periods?
Or like ...
Oh yeah, they do that too. We're like, what do you mean ...
Yeah, so that's the end of that one. I'll do this one first. Alright. Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend her food was burned and making her cry?
Maybe she was
First
hangry.
off,
She was hangry.
thoughts?
She was hangry.
You think he's not in the wrong?
Yes. I think she
It depends on what he said and how he said
Yes,
it.
it just depends. Yeah, the story matters. You can't like do an opinion if we don't know that.
Yeah, I need some context for this one.
Alright, so my girlfriend today decided to try a recipe. She doesn't really know how to cook.
Okay, you're already.
I get
Holy
it.
shit.
He's telling the girlfriend that her food was cooked.
He's
I
like
thought-
saying your food
Yeah.
sucks.
He said her food was burned and
Well, how
made
can you-
made her cry.
How can he be in the wrong for that if he told? I mean, depends on what he told her.
It
He
depends.
says,
That's what.
this sucks.
I mean,
Yeah.
just listen how he's talking to her on Reddit. My girlfriend today decided to try a recipe. She doesn't really know how to cook.
Well,
I mean, I guess yeah, that
maybe
doesn't sound
it's
awful.
like-
Maybe she'd actually
Maybe she's a
doesn't.
beginner.
That's important information.
A chicken recipe because it was our 1-year anniversary.
No.
She's cooking
I
a
didn't-
meal for the 1-year
But I'm
anniversary.
saying, like, of course, like, if you tell her it's bad on the 1-year anniversary, you're gonna hurt her feelings.
Also,
'cause
why
she
the
tried
is
really hard.
why the is she cooking for the 1-year anniversary? Why isn't
I
he
don't
doing it?
know.
What do you
isn't-
mean?
Maybe that was like her gift to him. Is like, hey,
I
I'm
think
gonna cook you this
Cooking
meal.
can be.
Which
Yeah.
makes him
doesn't
even
matter.
worse if that was her whole gift.
Yeah.
As being like, this sucks. I hate my gift.
Cooking can
Oh,
be
yeah.
like anyone though.
Okay, so
To be fair.
yeah, but she kind of overcooked the chicken breast to the point it was almost black. She really fucking sucks at cooking.
Bro, that's crazy. Turning it almost black.
That is pretty bad.
Hours.
Alright, so when she took it out, I was like, oh.
Oh.
Oh, but I didn't want to disappoint her, so I tried it. Well, it obviously tasted like something that was on fire, but I was pretending to chew. And then I carefully took a napkin to
Pretending
spit it
to chew is
out.
crazy word.
Bro,
I
you
don't
spit it
wanna-
out. That's awful.
She asked me if I liked it after I spit it out in a napkin gracefully.
So y'all both suck and I hate you both. Because first of all, she's delusional as hell if she pulled out a black chicken and was like, eat it, baby.
You spiked the audio on that.
I hope it's like ear rape. No, but if you pull out, the oven is fucking smoking and you pull out a black chicken and still expect someone to consume that shit, you're a villain in my book. But then second of all, no, I don't like her already. Because if I did that, I would feel bad and be like, F this, we're just going to do something else. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way you could expect a human to want to consume a black charred piece of chicken.
Yeah.
Bro. Come on.
Is it good, even though it's burned to all fucking
You
hell?
said it tastes like fire. So obviously.
either he's exaggerating or she's just
Yeah.
I feel like
stupid.
he's just being honest. Like, or I don't know.
I mean,
Depends.
Like, he could be
He
exaggerating.
could be demonizing her in this
Yeah.
post.
I don't know.
why would you do that for no reason though?
Because some
to
guys
get people
suck.
on Reddit on his side.
Bro wants all these little greasy Reddit fuckers to...
Monkey.
Alright, so she asked me if I liked it, and I didn't want to lie. So I told her it was obviously burned and tasted bad. Obviously.
Wait, he should have made her try it. He should have made her try it.
That's smart. Just be like, hey,
Like,
just,
hey, what do you think?
Does this
yeah,
taste
what do
good?
you think about this? Because I'm not the biggest fan. Or just don't even say that. Just say, hey.
Just say, like, what
You
do
try
you
it.
think?
What do
Like,
you
Maybe
think?
do
next
you
time
think it
don't
was,
cook.
like... Or you could say that.
Maybe next time don't
But
cook. On
then
anniversary.
then you'll be posting on Reddit asking if you're an asshole.
Yeah. I told her, wasn't even, wait, what? She asked me if I liked, blah, 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 blah. She looked sad, so I apologized, but she called me ungrateful, and that the food wasn't even that burned. Okay, so she's fucking delusional as shit.
Or maybe he's exaggerating. Maybe he's a little bitch baby
I
that's
feel
like,
like
it's
she-
so burned.
I feel like she definitely burned this chicken. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Do we have an
I have a
unreliable
feeling-
narrator here, guys?
He should
Like,
take a picture.
Yeah, he should have taken a picture and added
yes, because then we could, like...
that. Yeah.
I mean, if we're going,
maybe he's not taking a picture and uploading it because he knows that he's exaggerating and he's being a man baby.
Let's just imagine that what he's saying is true, because
we can only go off on what he tells us.
Imagine if everything is true and the chicken actually tastes like fire.
Remember that story you told me earlier about how on Reddit this lady was like, my best friend's getting married and all I did was ask what the flavor of the cake was and she told me to fuck off, but then it turns out that it was a whole different story and she really was just being crazy.
Oh yeah.
But you don't know that because this person's not there to defend themselves. I want to see the girlfriend's
There's too many possibilities. There's too many possibilities.
Yeah, y'all are too vague. I need to see a picture of this chicken. No. Thank you.
Show me the fucking chicken. Alright.
Purple.
I told her.
Why are you, bro? Tom and Jerry off fucking thumb, bro.
That's not a thumb, motherfucker.
Thumb?
Tom and Jerry thumb. I told her if it was any more burned, it would be ashes. Holy shit.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
There's no way an oven can do that without overheating.
She started crying and saying that she wasn't good enough.
Okay.
Holy shit. This went from 0 to 10 really fast.
It's like a comedy.
I tried to hug her.
I tried to hug her. Bro.
I immediately felt bad and said sorry 100 times, but she called me a pig and left the room. Am I the asshole? You know you're the asshole because you just claimed you're the asshole. You said I feel sorry.
If you say I feel bad, my girlfriend just called me a pig and left the room.
I made my girlfriend cry. I felt bad about it, and now I'm trying to apologize and she won't take it. Am I the asshole for that?
But think about it. She was also saying that it wasn't even that burnt. So, to be fair, and then he told her it was super burnt to ashes. Like
so that's his fault.
What do you mean? Wait, listen. She took out the chicken and he tasted it and said it was like not to his liking. So then she said it's not even that burnt, and then he says it was almost like ashes. He was just replying to that.
Yeah.
To be fair.
It depends on how he said it, because if he was like, hey, like,
I wanna die.
If he was like, hey, this is like kind of burnt, like that'd be different. If he was like, ugh, it's like ashes.
Dude, it's like fucking ashes. Get the shit out of my face.
Yeah, then that'd be different.
Why are you crying?
Yeah, you know,
like
it's about how
I feel like you would
it.
say that. I'm not gonna lie.
I probably would, but I'd be nice about it. I'd be like, bro, this looks like ashes, dude.
Well, also think
I'd
about
be like, go get your dumb
about to
ass
blow
Wawa
over.
before he
pizza.
said the ashes comment, didn't she say he was ungrateful and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Imagine he probably just got flustered and
They probably got flustered, yeah.
And then told her the truth that it looked like ashes.
I'm sick of these girlfriend-boyfriend stories, because it's like, you can't know what it's like until you're there and you see the tone in these people. You know what,
I think this is the wrong subreddit for this story. I think it's neither the asshole.
It's just a bad situation.
It's just a bad situation.
R/bad situation.
Yeah. So let's see what the comments are saying about this. Who do you think they're gonna think is the
side
asshole?
with the girlfriend, because
so?
She technically is the victim in this.
Painter Clear said, "The first time my now wife cooked for me, it was the driest chicken I've ever had the pleasure of putting in my mouth. She also cooked a side of veggies I could not eat due to my dietary restrictions for medical reasons. Otherwise, I would have at least given them a shot. I knew it was bad."
You can't eat veggies for a dietary restriction?
Yeah, what type of dietary restriction stops you from eating veggies?
Bro is chronically online.
Well, it depends. Like, what if his condition is? Like, what if it's, like, actually, like, serious and, like, it straight up gives him diarrhea? Like,
yeah, I guess that's a I guess
then why would she cook it?
No, this is, like, a comment.
I feel like these boyfriends suck. And they all just are trying to, like, get other...
Don't you...
They're always trying to get other shitty boyfriends to validate their shittiness. Oh.
So I knew it was bad. She knew it was bad. She knew it was bad. It is now referred to as the first chicken, and we joke about it. About a year into our relationship, I cooked a chicken with adobo, and he took her saying there could never be too much adobo, seriously. I should not have, and that shit was inedible. She took one bite and said, "This is even worse than my chicken was," and we got pizza. People f*** up recipes, it happens. You could have been a bit nicer about it, but this shouldn't be the end of the world. That's kind of what I was saying. Like, it's not the end of the world.
He should have just been nicer, and then it maybe wouldn't have.
No one's the asshole.
No one's the asshole.
Maybe don't call it
communicate
ashes.
better, brother.
I think that's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Calling
Yeah.
it ashes.
This shit is literally ashes, babe. Okay, this is one where they're confirming the Reddit. The people from Reddit are confirming this person is an asshole.
Okay.
Continue.
There's no title
there's
for
one
it.
upvote and there's like 21 comments.
Yeah, that's not. He turned the downvotes off.
Y'all don't fuck with this man.
Am I the asshole? I told my wife that I was running some dry laundry in the dryer to warm it up. She said, "Put it on me when it's out." Put it on me when it's out?
Meaning like lay it on.
Let me know.
No, like she probably wants him to like throw it all over because it's warm and it's like, oh. It's
What?
fuzzy.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, what
I
the fuck?
my mom do that.
I've never heard that shit in my life.
When I was younger, my mom, like, if she got my blanket, like, out of the dryer, she'd, like, put it on me because it's, like, super warm. Dude, you ever felt, like, clothes warm out the dryer? It's a different experience.
No. I felt a blanket.
Yeah, my mom can read the story.
She said, "Put it on me when it's out." I thought that was like a phrase for like let me know when it's out so I can put my own stuff in there or something.
Well, let's keep reading.
Yeah. She said, "Put it on me when it's out." When the load came out of the dryer, I said, "Here it is. Are you ready?"
You should have shot at her or something.
What's gonna happen here?
She ran to a chair and sat down, and I dropped it on her.
That's
and
crazy.
she said, "Put some near my neck."
It is weird.
What is a real story? This is really
Then I found a pair of my underwear and put it on her head. That's what I said.
It's getting
I
weird.
fucking predicted the
It
story.
never went that far with my mom. It was more just like I was already in bed chilling, and then
There's
she's like,
stains.
Babe,
Ew,
babe. No, they just cleaned it. They got the shit
Hey,
sinks out
stains
already.
don't always get out.
You have to wash some hands.
That's kinky.
This is definitely a kink. Alright, I dropped it on her and she said, "Put some near my neck." Then I found a pair of my underwear and put it on her head, struggling to get it on, and put the opening on the crotch around her nose and the mouth.
That's crazy.
That's just
funny.
wrong.
She said to quit. She said she didn't want to get her pink eye. Holy f***.
Just
This is
watch.
fake. This must be fake.
This is what this gotta be fake, dude. I told her the underwear were clean, so she wasn't going to get pink eye, and I tried putting them on her face again, thinking it was funny. She threw the laundry off and stormed away. She said, "I told you to stop. How would you like to have underwear on your face?" I was fine with it because they were so clean. What? This is so weird.
Continue.
This is so weird. She said, "How would you like to have another man's underwear on your face?"
That doesn't.
That's a little different.
He's saying it, I think wrong.
That's a little different. And I found and I said something like, "Do you have any?" I could see that she was upset, trying to hide from me the fact that she was crying. She went in another room, turned away from me. When I told her I was just playing, and she said she didn't want to be the literal butt of my joke.
Oh my god.
It's so fucking stupid. I wonder
So
if he said
Is
that or
this
she
I
said
feel like
that.
this is a fake story.
This is
She said she thought I was trying to do something nice. It's been half an hour now, and she's still crying. I didn't mean to hurt her feelings, but I haven't said anything else to her at this point. I think she's just overreacting. Am I the asshole, or she's just oversensitive?
This is brain rot.
This is fucking stupid. But I think
I don't even
she's.
know I have an opinion.
I think
'cause
y'all are
She's
just
not
some,
the
y'all are
asshole.
both
Y'all are
just
just
weird.
weird.
fuckers.
You want fucking warm ass shit on your body and your neck. Okay, cool, that's weird.
He's putting
He
underwear on
wants
her face.
underwear on her face and is forcing it on her when she's telling him to stop.
That's kind of funny.
That's weird.
But also, like, it wasn't ever that serious because the
It's
underwear's
just
clean.
clean
So
underwear. It's-
I mean, it's not that
That's
serious.
He's the asshole. But
Yeah,
I
but it's
mean,
clean
like,
They're
underwear.
both weird.
it's
I don't
still
like that
she
story.
said stop. You're the asshole. First, you put your underwear on her face. It doesn't matter that it was clean. it can still feel disrespectful because of the article of clothing that it is. In some cultures, the head
this is way too much. They don't think about cultural beliefs when they're putting underwear in someone's face.
The head is in some cultures, the head is sacred, and you don't touch it with anything. Second, you put your underwear crouch around her mouth and nose. That is kind of fucking weird. It wasn't just on her head; it was like over her mouth.
That's probably that's probably where
face.
she got upset. She was probably chill with the underwear being on her at first, but then him like opening the crotch hole was probably weird. So she was like, "Can you stop?" And then he just like keeps doing it. So then she probably like
like, "Get the fuck off!"
She was probably more upset at the fact that he didn't stop than the fact that he did it at all.
Yeah.
Like if he would have just stopped, it would have been fine. But he just like kept doing it because he's a freaking weirdo.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so some people panic or get upset when their airways are blocked. I don't think that was the problem. I think she was just like, "Get your fucking underwear off of my mouth."
And he just didn't.
And he didn't. Even for a little bit, due to past experiences, even the fear of airways being blocked can be upsetting, especially as she didn't expect it or see it coming. And you are stronger and bigger than she is. It might have felt like an assault, even for a moment. That could easily have made her cry. Third, you didn't stop even when she asked you to. Lastly, she's not oversensitive. She's just reacting the way she is, and you need to respect that.
And he's probably fighting with her after, which made her cry even more.
Yeah, apologize to her and don't put your underwear on her head ever again.
Okay.
Damn.
I don't know. I feel like that was a whole lot of yapping, but the whole point is just don't do it.
Yeah, just don't do that shit. That's
I don't
weird.
think she's gonna think about our cultural, about her head is sacred and stuff, and about how she.
Yeah, that was a little off. Blood's lost the plot there.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't get it.
We've got some asshole enthusiasts and asshole aficionados in the comments of this post. Well, I don't know what that means, but I trust their word. He's obviously the asshole. Yeah.
I feel like there's no one's the. I feel like maybe I don't even know because it's not even. It's like not the end of the world. That's the only
It's not the end of the world, but he's still the asshole in this situation.
Also, the fact that he had to.
But being an asshole is so much bigger than what he did.
The fact that he felt the need to go on Reddit.
Yeah, you needed people to like
validate. You?
He probably changed some of the details to make it more like better for him too, and he still sounded like an asshole.
He's saying confirming I'm an asshole, so he probably wants to know if he's actually an asshole.
But you know the way he said
he
said this last sentence, I can tell he was like, "I'm not a fucking asshole. Tell me I'm not an asshole, guys." He's like, "Am I the asshole, or is she just being overly sensitive?"
She's just being dramatic.
What? She's not.
Like, okay, now if you weren't an asshole before, now you are for going online and telling a bunch of little, like, 14-year-old scum of the earth boys that your girlfriend's over dramatic. Yeah. And now you actually
You're calling your girlfriend over dramatic over the situation.
Over a private situation that she probably never wanted people to know about.
Well,
you just exposed her. You exposed her warm laundry kink.
Yeah. She'll never be safe with that ever again, guys.
Yeah.
She'll be. Well, I mean, imagine that sounds like a joke, but what if she does find this? What if she finds this post and she's just like, "Damn, this is how he sees me"? Like, he just thinks I'm over dramatic over like something I'm actually mad over. I mean, those were some Reddit stories. How do you guys feel about it?
Do y'all want a part 2 of us just mindlessly yapping for an hour and a half?
We were just mindlessly yapping. What do you think was the worst story out of all of them? Out of the 4 that we looked at today?
Okay, wait. The first one was the guy who wanted to.
I think the twin brother's the biggest asshole.
Well, I mean, what else?
Because think about it. The husband made up with the wife with the baby.
Yeah.
The other one, which I don't really remember the third one, but the twin brother was the asshole.
Wait, the third one was.
For this one, whatever. It's not that big of a deal.
The third one. What was the third?
It was a short one.
Oh, it was the chicken.
Oh.
That's right.
Yeah. But okay, the last 2 stories were kind of stupid. The first one, there was a good ending, so I think the most asshole was the twin brother who was just trying to mooch off his sister that he barely even talked to anymore.
Yeah.
So, there's your winner of the day, y'all.
Winner of the day. Twin brother. Put him on a pedestal. Bipper
sucks.
Yeah. Thank you everybody so much for watching. We did some Reddit stories today. I thought it was just an interesting thing.
I hope somebody out of the almost 2,000 subscribers you have listens to this video in their AirPods at work.
Yeah.
And
because that's what I do. I listen to Reddit stories like this shit at work. Let us know. I'll find better stories.
Drop in the comments down below what stories you want to tell.
You guys are all assholes because a lot of they're like people are gonna take the side of the stories.
Yeah, what if nobody agrees with?
Bye everybody. We'll see you. I'll see you sometime later. Bye bye.
If this video flops, you guys will never see me on this channel.
Yeah, I'll probably. This is her test run.